Okay, girls, I went to a shop and asked for a price of a chocolate. And the shopkeeper told the price is 2 rupee 50 pice and 2 rupee and 50 paise. Okay, so I write the price as 2.50. This is how we used to write the price, right? It's a whole rupee and this is the paise. Now, this number, this is also a type of number, and this number is known as decimal numbers. Decimal numbers. So, as it is given that this point, we call this point as decimal point. The point that separates the two numbers. Okay, this point separates this part and this part of the number, and this is known as decimal point. Okay, so this point divides the number into two parts, I said, right? So this part is known as integral part, the important part, and it is known as the integral part. Okay, and this part is known as decimal part. The decimal part, not point, decimal part of the number. So in this decimal number, we can find three parts. This is integral part, and it is the decimal point, and this is the decimal part. Okay, now we have come across these numbers, these decimal numbers in our daily life. Okay, so if you take a packet of biscuits, in this you can find so many numbers, the nutrition information. Okay, so few numbers are given as the whole numbers, such as 57, 67, 22, 3, 2, like that. Okay, but look at this, it is 6.5 mg, that is 6.5 milligram, and the last one is 404 kilocalories. So 6.5 mg, it is a decimal number, and it is 2.5 grams, it is also a decimal number. 8.5 grams, and it is also a decimal number. 0, it is a whole number, and other natural numbers are also there. Okay, so this decimal number we can see in our daily life in so many times. So the numbers, the natural numbers, whole numbers are all interrelated. For example, the number 5, it is a natural number, and I can write this as a decimal number. So it is equal to 5.0. Okay, so I can write the natural number as a decimal number, 5.0. If I write 5.000, then also it's both are same only. Okay, you can add any number of zeros at the end of the decimal part. Okay, so now we are going to convert a fraction to a decimal number. How we are going to convert fraction to decimal? We'll learn. 3/5. I am going to convert this into a decimal number. It is a fraction, right? So I am going to convert this into a decimal number. To convert this, we have to divide the numerator by the denominator. The numerator by the denominator. So 3 divided by 5. The numerator by denominator. Okay, so 3, put 3 inside and divide it by 5. So 3 in 3, how many times 5 is there? No times. So 0. Put 0 and then write a point. 0 point. After keeping the point, you can add a 0 with this numerator, with this dividend. Okay, so now 30, take 30, how many times 5 is there inside 30? 6 5s are 30, so 6 5s are 30, equal to 0. We couldn't proceed further, so 0.6 is the decimal form of this fraction. So 3.5 can be written as 0.6. We'll look at another example. 1 by 2. Now we are going to convert this to a decimal number. So, as I said earlier, 1 you have to write 1 inside and you have to divide it with 2. So, numerator divided by denominator. In 1 we couldn't find 2. So, 0 point. Here near 10 you have to add 1 0. So, 5 2s are 10. So, this can be written as 0.5. 1 by 2 can be written as 0.5. 11 by 3. Okay. So, for this you have to divide 11 by 3. Right. In 11, how many times 3 is there? 3 times. Right. 3 3s are 9. It is an improper fraction. So, you can find some whole number. So, 3 3s are 9. 11 minus 9, it is 2. Okay. Now, 2 is smaller than 3. So, now at this case, you keep a point here and then add a 0. So, in 20, how many times you can find 3? 6 times. 6 3s are 18. Remaining 2. So, again, you can add 1 0 and it is 6 3s are 18. It will go on like this. Okay. So, 11 by 3 can be written as 3.66. Okay. So, this is how we will convert fraction into decimal. So, fraction to decimal. We have learnt how to convert a fraction into decimal by dividing the numerator by denominator. Right. If the denominators have multiples of 10, for example, 5 divided by 10. If the denominators have multiples of 10, such as 10, 100, thousands, like that, multiples of 10 in a 10, 1000, 100, 1000, 10,000, like that. Okay. So, it will be easy for us to convert it into decimal. Denominator la 10, 100, 1000 அந்த மாதிரி வந்ததுன்னா நமக்கு அதை டெசிமலாக மாற்றுறது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. Okay. So, 5 divided by 10, that is equal to, if 10 comes in the denominator, there should be 1 digit in the decimal part. Okay. If 10 comes in the denominator, there should be 1 digit in the decimal part. Okay. So, 0.1 digit, 10 ஒரு 0 இருக்குது. So, 1 digit வரணும். 0. அப்போ நியூமரேட்டரில் இருக்கிற நம்பர் 5. So, 0.5. If you divide the numerator by denominator, you will get the same answer. You can check. Now, 62 divided by 100. Okay. Now, here in the denominator, 100 is there. If 2 zeros are there in the denominator, then 2 places should be there in the decimal part. Okay. இதில் 100ல 2 0 இருக்குது. So, decimal partல கண்டிப்பாக 2 digit இருக்கணும். So, 0.62 is there in the numerator, 62. Okay. This is the decimal form of this fraction. Look at this, 7 divided by 100. What did I tell? If 2 zeros are there in the denominator, that means 110 square. Hundreds is there. There should be 2 numbers in the decimal place, right? So, 0.7 is there. Only one number is there in the numerator. So, you have to write 07, not 70. It is wrong. If 0 comes in the end of the decimal number, it has no value. Okay. So, 0 should come before 7, 0.07. Okay. Similarly, if 3 divided by 1000, what will come? Here 3 zeros are there. Okay, 1000. So, 3 decimal parts should be there. So, 0. Only 3 is there. Okay, but 3 digits should be there in the decimal part. 3 number இருக்கணும். ஆனால் மேலே 3 மட்டும் தான் இருக்குது. அப்போ என்ன செய்யணும்? 0, 0, 3. இங்கே 3 பிளேசஸ் வந்துடுச்சுதா? இங்கே 100 இருக்கிறதுனால இங்கே 2 பிளேசஸ் வந்துடுச்சுதா? ஸோ லைக் திஸ் யூ ஹாவ் டு ரைட். ஓகே, 3க்கு அப்புறம் 0 போடக்கூடாது. டெசிமல் நம்பர்ஸில் எண்டில் 0 வந்ததுன்னா அதுக்கு வேல்யூஸ் கிடையாது. ஓகே, ஸோ 55 divided by 1000. That is equal to, how could we write this? 0.055. 1000, so 3 decimal places should be there. 55 only there. Okay, 2 digits da irukku. So you have to add one 0. Okay, so similarly 4 divided by 10. It can be written as 0.4. Okay.